guys, ProHub 2010 with you today, and today I'm going to be showing you your very first tutorial in command prompt. Command prompt is very useful for a lot of things. Useful for a lot of files being transferred, a lot of files being deleted. It's useful for also getting rid of files that you can't have access to just physically using the graphical user interface. It's also useful in the time where your graphic user interface doesn't work and you're having computer problems, technical problems, and you may want to access some files, but you can't since you can't use your mouse, only your keyboard. So having that in mind, let us begin with our very first tutorial. And today I'm gonna be showing you how to move in and out of directories. So if you're using Windows Vista or Windows 7, you're not going to have a run box on the side here. So you're going to type in CMD in the search box, and it's going to be the very first one up here. If you're using Windows XP or older versions, we are going to use the run command right here on the side, and your window should look something like this. And you want to type in CMD and press enter. This will also show up the command prompt box. Now, there's a few things that you notice when you open up the command prompt. It tells you the version number and just all that the rights are reserved. So what we want to focus on here is the C, as this little path here. We can see that this means that this is in the C drive, users, and DEMA. DEMA is my name if you were just wondering. So the default directory of this currently where it's at is C users DEMA. So if you want to have view access, if you want to view what actually is showing, what the command prompt sees in its little black window, if we go to start computer, local disk C, you can see the users, there's a users folder, and there is the DEMA folder. Now if we click here up here on the search box, you're going to see that the path matches this, except that it has this little caret like that, but other than that everything matches up. This means that this is what the command prompt is looking at right now. So when you open it up, for me this is the default directory what command prompt automatically leads to. You want to go to start, you want to create you want to start my computer. Let's go to local disk C, and here we want to create a folder. Let's call this folder X. We're going to call this folder X just for the sake of this tutorial and time. We don't want to name it something long, so let's right click, press new folder, and call this X, and click out. So now, okay, we need to learn a few commands inside of command prompt. We're going to learn the CD command. The CD backslash leads you to your local disk hard drive. So if we go to my computer, we can see that our local disk C is over here, and this is what it's looking at right now. So if we press here, we can see, you can always look at this and see whether or not you're in the correct path. So right now it's located in the C drive. And let's say we want to access the X folder. To do that, to access, you would type in CD space and then the name of which you want to access. So you want to press CDX, and this is going to appear in the X folder. And to double click here, there's nothing here, so now I have to, let's go back to the C drive. To go back to the C drive, you would do CD backslash. So you could do that anywhere. So let's say you have, you're in CD Windows, CD System 32, you're in all these different folders and you want to go back to C drive. You would type in CD backslash, and this would automatically lead you back to your local disk C. So that's basically how you navigate yourself inside of the command prompt. Also, if you don't want to go all the way back to the C drive, let's say that we are in CD Windows, CD System 32. Where's System 32? We want to go back to C Windows. If we don't want to type in CD and then CD Windows, CD all that again, you could just type in CD space and then 2 dots and press enter. This is going to go up one directory, which will be Windows in this case. So that's basically how you direct yourself inside different folders inside of command prompt. If you guys have any questions regarding this tutorial, please leave me a comment below and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Stay tuned for more tutorials.